Hey everybody, it's Kristen. I'm just going to take you through some clam variations, so a little sideline sequence for the glutes. I do have a band on. Feel free to use a band for a little extra resistance. You're going to feel work even without the band. So either way, it's a win-win. All right, so I'm going to start by laying on my left side. Setup is everything. You want to make sure you're long on both sides of your body. I'm going to have my feet in line with my sits bones. Knees are forward. So I'm trying to keep a little bit of a lift to the left side of the waist. That way I'm long on both sides of my body, and this hip is dropped away from my right armpit. Hands can be behind your head, hip, down and forward, whatever works best for you. Feet are flexed, and I'm just going to open and close. So pretty straightforward to start. What determines the range of motion is how much I can rotate the knee open without the hips getting involved. So without throwing my top hip open, without getting into my back. I'm just working those rotators. And again, without the band, you'll probably have a little bit more range of motion, but you should still feel some really deep work with or without the band. Now from here, I'm gonna have you point through the toes, lift the feet up. There's a tendency to collapse on this top side, so drop your right hip away from your right armpit. Maybe hands are behind the head. You're just gonna open and close. Start to notice if you're arching your back here, pull the front ribs towards your back ribs. And again, you don't want to think of tucking your tailbone under. If anything, think of almost tilting your sacrum and your tailbone back to stay in neutral. Let's add a little variation to the mix here. So we're going to open into that clamshell. Wherever your knee just landed, think of it as a hinge. Unfold from there, toe to toe, knee to knee. So we open, reach, toe to toe, knee to knee. So the idea is to find as much rotation as you can. With the band, it is so challenging. Reach, toe to toe, knee to knee. I'm not thinking about height. I'm just trying to keep that external rotation. Reach, toe to toe, knee to knee. One more. Rotate, reach, toe to toe, knee to knee, and rest. Oh my goodness, pound it out if you need to. I'm going to show you the other side without the band, just so you have an idea of what that looks like. It should look really and truly exactly the same. There just might be a little bit more range of motion. So laying on the right side, checking in with those checkpoints. Do you have a little bit of a lift, or my teacher called it a mouse house, underneath the right side of the waist? Do you have length on both sides of your body? Is that left hip in the armpit? If so, drop it down. Feet are flexed. We start just open and close. Maybe hands behind the head. Just notice, is that top shoulder opening up? Are you collapsing forward? So each repetition, you want to refine the movement. Maybe you find a little bit more range of motion. Maybe you find a little bit more connection to the alignment. Just stay connected. Mind-body connection in Pilates. Now from here, I'm going to float the feet up, long on both sides, and we open and close. So again, working that external rotation from a place of stability and control. And again, you might notice in your body that one side rotates a little bit more easily than the other. That's okay. We all have those imbalances. It's just bringing that awareness and maybe connecting a little bit more deeply on the side where the range doesn't come as easily. Now we're going to open. Leave the knee there. Just extend that long line, toe to toe, knee to knee. Open, reach, toe to toe, knee to knee. Open, reach, toe to toe. So it's not a kick, right? You're not just kicking it up. You're keeping that controlled reach. Not to say that's wrong, that's just a different exercise, right? So we open, keep rotating outward, outward, toe to toe, knee to knee. One more. Open, reach, toe to toe, knee to knee, and rest. Oh my goodness. So let's just take a hip stretch. I'm going to do a seated hip stretch. You can take a figure 4 laying on your back if you prefer. I'm going to cross right ankle over left knee over right ankle. I'm going to reach the arms up. Now I'm going to get a little taller using my abdominals to lift up and out of my pelvis. Flat back over as far as you can. Shoulders are relaxed out of ears. Sacrum is sticking back towards the back of the room. Just reach long through the fingertips, hands down, and then round the rest of the way. Try to release the hips, try to release the back of the neck. Now I'm going to engage my abdominals. I'm going to reach the arms forward. Find that long, flat back position. Tail is pointing towards the back of the room. Sacrum is reaching towards the back of the room as much as possible as I come up. Good. Same thing other side. Stacking ankle over knee, knee over ankle. Trying to anchor both sits bones down, using your abdominals, using your muscles to try to create that versus just kind of hanging out, dumping into your bones. Stay active. Reach the arms up. Think of tilting your sacrum, your tailbone back towards the back of the room. As you reach the arms forward, sliding the shoulder blades down the back, flat back, flat back. And then you need to, hands down, round the rest of the way. And again, if this is just a little too aggressive, you can lay on your back and take a figure four. Activate your abdominals, reach the arms forward, come all the way up. The idea is to keep the hips strong, keep those muscles active, but we want to make sure that we're stretching as well. All right, so that figure four, I'll just show you quickly. You're laying on your back, feet are flexed. Your hands will be threaded behind the left leg on this side. Tailbone is heavy, so as you pull the legs in, I'm not letting my tail lift. I'm trying to drop the tailbone down as I pull the legs in. My right elbow is pressing that right knee away. And I'm just hugging the left knee in towards my chest. Carefully switching sides, again with a flexed foot. Now threading my hands behind my right hamstring, and I'm just hugging in. Tailbone heavy. Sometimes I like to add a little rock side to side too. That just brings some awareness towards sticky spots that might be hiding from me. So think of a long spine, long neck. Final variation I'll throw in the mix because why not? It's good to have a variety of options. Sit as tall as you can. This would just be a little bit more, well, I was going to say gentle stretch, but really it depends. It depends on where you're tight. But you have a little bit more freedom to play with the placement here. So if you need to open it up a bit, that's a little less intense. The closer you draw this leg towards you, it's going to be a deeper stretch for sure. And then switching sides. So let's show you from this angle. So as tall as you can, remember, hug that leg in for a deeper stretch. Oh my goodness. Or you can walk it away from you, take the edge off a bit. But the idea through the spine is to sit nice and tall. Try to get out of your low back, right? You want to sit nice and tall, pull the belly in, pull the abdominals in. All right. Thanks for joining, guys. I'll be throwing some more exercises your way. Take care.